Good morning, class. And our topic for today is all about copyright and plagiarism. So here are our objectives. At the end of this lesson, the student will understand the definition of plagiarism and copyright infringement and identify the difference between plagiarism and copyright infringement. So there are many differences between plagiarism and copyright. Yet, it can be easy to confuse this concept. While both plagiarism and copyright infringement can be characterized as the improper use of someone else's work, they are distinctly different improper use of someone else's work. The biggest difference is that the copyright infringement is illegal, while plagiarism is not. This topic discusses additional difference between the two and provide example of each type of improper use. So, for us to fully understand the meaning of plagiarism and copyright infringement, let us proceed to the next slide. So, what is plagiarism? Plagiarism occurs when a party attempts to pass someone else's work or ideas of as their own, without properly giving credit to the original source. Plagiarism, while not against the law, is an ethical construct most commonly enforced by academic intuition. Consequences of academic plagiarism may range from receiving a falling grade in the way to the revocation of a degree. So, plagiarism is using someone else's work or ideas without giving a proper credit. In other words, because who are not giving attribution to the owner of the original work or idea, you are presenting the idea or thought as your own. Plagiarism is not just limited to academic setting. In the professional world, plagiarism has its own set of consequences, which may include sullying the plagiarizer's reputation, in some instances, termination and difficulty finding new employment. Copyright infringement. Copyright, at its core, it is the set or rights belonging to the creator or owner of a work authorship that is original and fixed in a tangible medium of expression. The set of rights automatically vests to someone who creates an original work of authorship like a song, literary work, movie, or photograph. These rights allow a copyright owner to control who, when, where, and how their work is used, such as through the right to reproduce to the work, to prepare derivative works, to distribute copies, and to perform and display the work publicly. So copyright includes the unauthorized or unlicensed copying of a work subject to copyright. So copyright infringement occurs when a party takes an action that implicates one or more of the rights listed above without authorization from the copyright owner of an applicable exception or limitation in the copyright law, such as fair use. This can be significant legal consequences for copyright infringement, including injunction, monetary damages, and in extreme instances, criminal penalties. Let us now compare plagiarism and copyright infringement and their examples. Plagiarism but not copyright infringement. A student copies a few sentences of a 20-page book illustrating and describing a species of birds to use in article on evolution submitted for high school newspaper but fails to provide a citation or footnote explaining that the information came from the book. These students may have committed plagiarism but not properly attributing the information and making it seem like the information originated from the student. However, the students will most likely not be found to have committed copyright infringement because such an inconsequential amount was used in an educational setting in a manner that is unlikely to harm the author's market for the work that the use is likely a fair use. So copyright infringement but not plagiarism. This time, the high school student copies the entire bird species book that she includes in several articles published in the paper, but she puts a citation at the bottom of each article that includes the author's name, the title of the book, and how the entire article is taken directly from the book. While the students properly attributed the author and did not try pass the article off as their own work. She copied the entire work without permission, which likely infringes the author's rights under copyright law. Both plagiarism and copyright infringement. A young writer hoping to publish copies line for the line a popular wizard book from a popular wizard book series. The young writer sends the work to her publisher and says she wrote it. This author has committed plagiarism by submitting someone else's work as their own and, in addition, has committed copyright infringement by copying someone else's protected work without permission. So what is the difference between plagiarism and copyright infringement? Plagiarism applies when someone um, I mean plagiarism applies when ideas are copied, and copyright violation occur only when a specific fixed ex- expression, example, sequence of words, use of an image is copied. Avoiding plagiarism is about properly apportioning intellectual credit. Copyright is about maintaining revenue streams. While it can be difficult to discuss the differences between plagiarism and copyright infringement, in short, plagiarism is an ethical violation that occurs most often in academic situations when a party takes credits for work that was not of their own authorship, while copyright infringements occur when a party copies, reproduces, distributes, displays or performs or make a derivative version of a protected work without permission of the copyright owner or the law. As noted in the examples, there are also instances where an act can be both plagiarism and infringement. Thank you and good morning.